Not via Zoom, Anthony, but from the stock exchange itself. Congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here, and I wish all 4,000 of our colleagues worldwide could be here with me. We've got such a storied history in this great company, and this is a really important milestone in our transformation. We're just so excited about the future.
It is a storied brand. I forget how many clients, 100 and almost 200,000 clients, 90% of the Fortune 500. We know it's a good time for public market analytics. How much of that fed the timing of the IPO?
Well, really what fed the timing of the IPO for us was just where we were in the transformation of the company. We really felt that we had great momentum going. We went through a significant transformation really in 5 parts. First was getting new executive leadership, including a board, organization changes, and then changes with our go-to-market, our technology, our data and analytics. And we just felt the timing was really right for us. Our message was resonating with clients, and we had really fast followership with our employees. So we felt now was a great time to come out.
How would you characterize competition in the space right now, whether it's vis-a-vis Bloomberg or anyone else? How intense is it? Is it getting more intense?
Well, I think we're in a very large market that's growing. I mean, the need for data and insights from that data is very large, and it's only going to grow larger over time. So there's a lot of opportunity out there for us to help our clients, find ways for us to help them, through the leverage of our data and our analytics to drive insights for them that will drive actions and outcomes that will help them grow their revenues, improve their margins, and stay compliant so they can wake up the next day and do it all over again. So we feel real good about where we sit in the landscape today.
Anthony, good morning. I want to ask you about M&A. It's John. You mentioned it in the S1. You talked about how you've integrated Lattice, Co-Action, Orb Intelligence. What is the opportunity here in terms of the size of company, the expertise of company, whether it's AI or big data that you're looking to acquire, and are the valuations okay?
Well, the beautiful thing with Dun & Bradstreet is we have such a broad framework for us to build on. And you could see with those 3 acquisitions, they were very different in many respects. One was leveraging analytics to sit on top of our data from a sales and marketing AI perspective. Another was taking the tremendous information we have on businesses and getting a digital view of those businesses through the Orb acquisition. And the last one was really use cases. So if you think about what we do as a company and how we help businesses out there, we help them market and prospect. We also help them as they onboard clients, make sure they should be doing business with them. We help them extend credit and how much credit. And the last use case through Co-Action was really collections capability. It was the next logical adjacency. So there's so much that we can do in the space from an M&A perspective and have such a broad client base for us to grow from.
Anthony, you mentioned credit, and I can't help but wonder, given the economic situation that we're in now during this pandemic, is there a set of data, or are there sets of data that are going to be more in demand, more important to parse more intelligently, given that it's hard to know how healthy a particular business is based on what it did months ago, given what's happening now?
That's such an important point you're making. And a great question. It's absolutely true. What we're seeing right now is our data and our insights are in more demand than ever. So times like this, you've got to be more right than wrong. So being this much more accurate is worth this much more. And when we look back to the last recession, 2009, we saw some of that as well when there are trying times, for a lot of organizations. The S&P revenues fell about 13% at the time, and ours shrunk 2% only in comparison. So it is times like this where the information you can get from data is so important. And further, actually, with COVID, I apologize.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, Anthony.
I was just going to say, in a post-COVID world, when you think there being less travel, less face-to-face meetings, less conferences, less trade shows, the need for data and analytics to help drive sales more remotely will continue to be more and more important. The trend was heading there, and this pandemic is just exacerbating it.